In the featherweight division at UFC Vegas 105, you got Pat Sabatini taking on Joanderson Brito. And you got to love this one. USA versus Brazil. Sabatini 19-5, Brito 17-4. Both guys stand 5'8". Sabatini 34, Brito 30. Brito has a 2-inch reach advantage. Both guys stand right-handed. Brito 1 takedown per round. Sabatini 2 every 3 rounds, so both guys can land takedowns. Or excuse me, significant strikes. 3 significant strikes for Brito, 2 for Pat Sabatini per minute. So Brito's slightly more active on the feet, but both these guys want to get the fight to the ground, landing over 1 takedown per round. So I wouldn't put too much into uh, the striking numbers, but because again, both guys are going to want to take this fight to the ground. So takedown defense is important. Sabatini 50%, Brito 72%. So that gives Brito an advantage. But the fight is going to go to the ground at some point, right? Sabatini coming off the win by submission over Jonathan Pierce. Lost to Diego Lopez, who's fighting for the title, got KO'd by him. Beat a good fighter in Lucas Almeida in dominant fashion by submission. So he's had some good experience, 2-1 in the last 3. But the fact that he lost to Diego Lopez is no surprise. He's fighting for the title. Brito lost to William Gomez by split decision. Before that, he beat Jack Shore by KO, submitted Jonathan Pierce. So both guys submitted Jonathan Pierce pretty quickly, right? I mean, Brito, it took him into the second round, but still pretty quick. Now, he also beat Weston Wilson, Lucas Alexander. The list goes on and on. And this is going to be, or is, a very tough fight to predict. But when it's tough, I got to go with the Brazilian. Because even if it looks close on paper, the Brazilians always seem to find ways to win these close fights. And he's the favorite. Even when they're underdogs, they find ways to win. But when they're the favorite, you almost always got to go with them unless you can find something that says, hey, Pat Sabatini is going to win this fight. And both guys are going to have a good ground game. But Brito's just a little bit better to me. So I like him to win this thing by decision. Avoid submission attempts, but one of them might get a submission. We'll see. It's going to be the ultimate battle on the ground. But Brito wins it to move to 18-4 featherweight division. UFC Vegas 105.